for help.
Listen, I really wanted to watch another Max0r video, and I'm like an ex-Genshin player, which means I'm like... I'm a recovering addict from Genshin Impact. But I had this conversation with actually a friend today. I thought about going back into it, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, do I really want to take on more addictions? Because me and gacha games with microtransactions don't get along. If there's something you need to know about me, I like gambling. It's in my genetics. It's literally coded into me. I'm Filipino. I have to. But this is definitely one of those things. Yeah, I wanted to watch his Max0r video because this may be the reason why I get back into Genshin. Who knows?
Genshin Impact is a playable anime, and that's pretty good since my videos are attempts to make watchable anime. I can't believe it, guys. They made a sequel to Stockholm Syndrome. Welcome to the world of Teyvat. You may have heard of it from all the free advertising that I'm doing. A beautiful post-apocalyptic nightmare featuring a...
Had me down bad, bro.
Giant tree. Sorry, that's the wrong game. On our journey throughout the 7 nations, we will meet the world's most colorful cast of children, entrusted and empowered by the gods to wield elemental energy as dangerously as possible. I'm just a big fan of the characters in this game. There is no reason in particular. Assemble your team of heroic psychopaths and begin blasting, boating, cooking your enemies alive, visiting Baby's first casino, and with enough time, it will become Baby's last.
Baby's first casino, so real. I know Genshin for quite a few of my friends was their gateway gacha, and it like completely ruined their credit cards. Ganyu is definitely up there for me too.
Casino. But most importantly, have fun, because the game will try to stop you. I can assure you that the visual novels are exactly what Da Wei intended. So join me as I navigate one of the most beautiful, fantastical, and expensive game worlds ever made, one agonizing country at a time. This is it, guys. This is what $900 million can buy you. Are you having fun yet? Look, all I'm trying to...
Okay! Okay, since you all are talking about who your favorite Genshin characters are, my #1 favorite Genshin character is Kuching. Okay? Purple Electro Lady. Love her to death. Okay, second place, Hu Tao. Hu Tao has my whole ass heart. I actually have a little Hu Tao thing in my car. Okay? Hu Tao. Third place, Mona. Okay, have you seen those thighs? The skin-tight clothing on her? Say less. Ganyu's probably 4th for me. But Kuching Supremacy. That is my Genshin waifu.
Say is this is a weird episode of Ava.
There's a Genshin anime coming soon, right? Listen, I put Mona over Ganyu because I like the witch aesthetic, okay? Damn. I got chills watching that.
Wow,
Who's the girl with the bandage? Is it Yoimiya?
Haven't been here in 2 years.
I haven't been here for a very long time either.
Welcome back to Mondstadt, and yes,
it has legitimately been a year and a half since I've touched Genshin, and I intend to keep it that way.
The game still displays your IP address, just in case you're a little bit too critical. This place is where the player learns how to fight, learns how to kill innocent animals, learns that they are bisexual as soon as they see Kaya. So I think it's a
I forgot about Lisa! I forgot about her. I am gay.
Great opportunity to teach the basics, and nothing else. The environment here looks like it shares a polygon.
Oh no, but
the place to start is with our team, the Fulganasaria.
I forgot how much these character designs actually go so hard, bro.
Official. Every crew got the schizophrenic, personality disorder, mentally and physically deranged.
She's
Wife
just a
material. I'm serious about that. There's a quest where you enter her mind and she fights her tulpa. End user license agreement. Literally the only physical DPS. Possibly racist. Has the biggest slappy in Teyvat. Cock. And Rosaria, who is dressed promiscuously, so we need to cover her up in a...
Wasn't she the character that... that had to, like, her first update, she was not as clothed, but then they had to give her more clothing? Was that her? I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Rosaria. That's mommy right there. She is the only reason why I would want to go to church.
Armaments. God, I wish nuns were real. With our team assembled, we are now able to do nothing because I haven't explained the game. Genshin Impact is a based character RPG where each character wields one of the 7 elements, all of them interacting completely nonsensically. Water buffs fire, ice freezes water, plants buff electricity, a fucking gas leak. Dendra requires 9 tabs of God Academy.
Yeah, I think the last time I actually played Genshin was I pulled for Nahida, because I'm like, oh, I need one of those, I forgot what they were called. The Earth characters. Dendro characters. And I pulled for her, got her, never touched the game again.
Team is based on not playing the game as much as possible. There is genuinely no cooldown to freeze. By the way, what I'm showing you now is considered tame. The game is actually supposed to look sub-mentally deranged. The numbers are helping me to understand what's happening. Of course, some characters are bad, and others are very bad, but many are absolutely game-changing. There are characters that straight up allow me to fly, at least through regular means. This one fights with a pogo stick, and this one doesn't fight at all. My Cox crit rate is -87. The game also allows us to choose from a lot of weapons. I think I have a few copies, each one with their own properties and substats. Sometimes too many substats. Like, goddamn, I'm fighting with a Wikipedia page. We've got bows, spears, paddles, big fish.
That's not a problem for Yu-Gi-Oh players. If I offended you, I am not that sorry.
Sentient umbrella, child's bomb instructions. I hope you can see why there's a lot of variation. And also theory crafting. A lot of Chinese theory crafting. They take this game very seriously. Like right outside of a KFC seriously. And if you're wondering about the gambling, well hell, we'll get to it later. I have a lot to say about it.
Oh,
but for
Ayaka.
the land of the Anemo god, who is a twink that gets kicked in the balls.
Oh!
This guy's really jamming out. No chat, I'm not going to do that yoinky splinky. Oh my god, he just doesn't give a fuck. So what if I just oh no, he can't be stopped. Well, I guess if he can't beat him. Mondstadt is a depopulated anarchist state where there are no taxes, no police, and half the country is controlled by wolves. Wolves that you never actually see, unless you want to count Razor. I mean, there's the giant wolf, but he's kind of special.
Big dose!
What the dog doing? As a result of this, nobody in Mondstadt has any money. Except for the church, of
Mona's
course.
broke. I would give her all of my money. I would go into credit card debt for Mona. That is how much I love her.
The city is undergoing a crippling wine epidemic. Look, I just think it's a serious funding issue when the cavalry captain doesn't have a horse. Therefore, most of your time is going to be spent cleaning up their mess. Their singular mess. Because there is only one enemy in Mondstadt. Yes, from the beautiful ruins of old to the peaks of Dragonspine, 90% of the enemies you encounter are Hilichurls, a sentient race capable of empathy and complex thoughts. Which is why they must be destroyed. Literally take a random location in Mondstadt. You are 10 seconds away from a Hilichurl. Why is that one unbirthing itself? Really cool that the only organization in Mondstadt is dedicated to race.
Okay, but I was real down bad for D-Luke, okay? The amount of times I have told people I wanted D-Luke inside of me and for him to fondle my breasts, I could probably count on a total of maybe 5 hands. So... Anyways.
They even have their own language, which I'm being quizzed on. Honestly, I'm a bit of a yay data man myself. Really feeling that moohoo yay today. Don't say Nini Zito, it's basically a slur. They didn't like that. Look, what I'm trying to say is this place has problems, but ultimately, they are cool problems. Mondstadt may not be that varied, well designed, or even have a story that I can't summarize in one sentence. The dragon was mean, and then he was nice. Sun Tzu. But ultimately, this is just the beginning of a long, long journey. This game is planned out 7 years in advance. So as far as the basics go, there is no better teacher than Mondstadt. But pretty much just the basics. I don't think I'm staying for the boss fights. What is happening?
I hated this boss. You want to know what turned me off from Genshin? How incredibly grindy of a game it was. Do you want to know how long it took me to get a even somewhat playable Hu Tao? I'm not even kidding. Probably 4 months of just grinding, of just going artifact hunting and all of that. Cause it's gacha, guys. It's gacha. Not even like the gacha pulling part of characters. It was the fucking artifacts. And I just couldn't do it anymore. Because I had so many characters that were actually, like, decent. And I was like, I'm gonna build all of them. If it took 4 months on average, right? To be able to get, like, decent artifacts for a character. Do you know how fucking long it would have taken me? Years. It would have taken me years. And I did not have that patience.
Okay, can you stop playing for a sec?
No.
I need to go to my teapot.
For the next stop on our War Crimes tour of the Balkans, we're heading to the Funny Nation. Post about this nation to instantly gain Reddit karma. And for that, we're going to need to climb as high as we can so we can deduce the direction. So we're going to this location on the map. If only there was a better way to view the world. Make sure to land on the elevator. Next, we're going to shit. We're going to
Oh.
1 second. We're going to ascend to space.
Goodbye!
Goodbye,
Fischl!
Oh my god,
Oh,
the plan's
7.
proceeding. I am alone in this hell on Earth. I think I'm gonna be here for a little bit. You know it's real bad when the moon is physically below you. Hang on, guys, it's getting kind of dark, so I'm just gonna change the time real quick. Yeah, the game lets you do that. Well, folks, it was nice knowing you all. Never mind. Hey guys, Max0r here, and welcome to China. It's just China. I really hope I didn't just tank my social credit in our
Wait, why was that ice cream floating? Did you guys see that?
previous thing.
Why is it floating?
China. It's just China. I
can't. Do you guys see that? The ice cream's just floating. Why is there an ice cream cone there?
I really hope I didn't just tank my social credit. In our previous of adventures, we explored Mondstadt to learn the basic mechanics, and also, race relations. So for leeway, we're going to learn that we've been playing the game wrong. But before I can get to that, I need to explain my team. I call it the hot shower by force. Lord knows we need it.
Okay, this was a broken
Yes,
character.
this is a man. I know it's hard to tell.
being
He is also ridiculously broken on account of his ability to make enemies wet. Interpret that information however you want. Hu Tao is the owner of a funeral parlor, and she could use a bit of new business. She is also the winner of the Most Terrifying Sims Award. Like, the thread just doesn't end. He's still writing them. Most reasonable Hu Tao made. Yolande is a character that I play for the personality. She is also one of the most overpowered units in the game because she's a second Xingqiu. I don't even care that she's a federal psyop. I can fix her. And Toma, who is fucking spelled wrong. Just don't build Toma. With our team assembled, we're now able to trivialize the combat because this team is ridiculous. Fortunately, Genshin is not just a game about combat. It's a game about gambling. You see, Genshin Impact is what we call a gotcha game.
I never ended up getting her, and I have so many regrets. I don't want to play this game again. I'm not going to play this game again. I'm not going to play this game again. I am not going to play this game again.
Got me in its grasp, which means that the primary game mechanic
I have it
chance.
uninstalled on my PC for a reason.
Every weapon is chance. Every piece of every build is fucking chance. Do you know what it's like to have a mathematically impossible goblet? Goddamn elating. Hey, so I see you're trying to level up your crit rate. Well, that's a weird way to spell defense. Fortunately, we can predict the outcomes of our character roles using some Eastern philosophies. And the answer is 105 on average. But don't worry, you've got a lot of time. I guess we're gonna wait a day. Because only a few 5 stars are actually available, and sometimes they aren't available. For 483 days, she is in prison for racism.
But what are they going to do? Lock me up?
Yup, his OG voice actor does deserve to be locked up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I will say though, his new one, that's Greg Heffley right there. All is good, baby girl. All is good.
So naturally, we need to feed our gambling addiction at any cost. And there's a few ways to do that. You could explore more, go on fantastic adventures, or find amazing treasures. If you want to stay poor. No, you see, the real money is made in the daily quests, which are a series of useful and normal missions, such as talking to people, murdering those people, talking to the Hilichurls, very nicely, finding the weasel, where do you go, and jumping on mushrooms. Who the fuck commissioned me to do this? We also have the power to send various characters on 20-hour expeditions, directly to the coal mines. Look guys, I really need these 2,000 upgrade materials. It's just best you don't think about it too hard.
That was another thing I just couldn't handle. Was the how fast I went through materials. Like I would like spend hours grinding materials for a character only to be able to like level them up like twice. It was so bad and I was so tired of the grind. But part of it was fun. But it just became way too much.
Traveler at Astra Abyssal.
Okay.
What can I do for you today?
Is that Iron Mouse? It sounds like Iron Mouse. Actually, that might be Iron Mouse. That's Mousy right there.
Yeah, I'd like to send a child to the coal mines.
What?
Put her in for 20 hours.
But Traveler, she's going to die.
The lithium is not going to mine itself, Catherine.
But Traveler.
Do not question me, Catherine, or I'll have you stabbed in a future quest. Leeway is an authoritarian, militaristic oligarchy controlled by a committee of really hot lesbians. I believe in Ganyu supremacy. This nation is the land of contracts, and by entering, you have made the contract to not criticize the state. Consequently, Leeway is also where all money is printed on the planet. So, I guess Mondstadt's economy is powered by hopes and dreams. And also, the card game. Look, Timmy, I
forgot Genshin had a TCG game.
A minor side effect of this is that Leeway is in the midst of...
Genshin just has so many little mini games in the actual game. I forgot about that. It's a dating sim, there's a TCG. What else is there? A rhythm game. Oh, God.
A violent crime epidemic, as in the majority of enemies in Leeway are human, and even worse, they're poor. So poor, in fact, that they're forced to fight you with Molotov cocktails and farming equipment. What is your plan, my guy? The masculine urge to dig a hole. By the way, we're the good guys. Speaking of digging holes, I should probably address this. It's a little difficult to ignore. You see, there are many beautiful places to see in Leeway, such as Night City, the fucking rice fields, the most annoying place to navigate on the earth. Like, please stop giving me commissions here. And then we have the Chasm, which is a big underground labyrinth containing all of the game's eldritch horrors. And yes, this is just the entrance to the chasm. Yeah, there's no sound effect for that. If you die down here, no one will hear your screams. As soon as you think you're done exploring, it just keeps going down. The devs had to add moon shoes to the game so I could keep playing it. Now that we're trapped down here, we only have two options remaining. We need to mine and we need to craft. The second part will come later. Okay, so now it's later. Unfortunately, I cannot craft a sense of humor. Look, what I'm trying to say is Leeway is a very diverse place. Certainly more diverse than Hillshire Field number 6. But most importantly, Leeway is a land of questions. What secrets lie in this mysterious land? What adventures are still to be had? Am I gay now? It's almost enough to make you forget the nightmare pit. And look, Leeway might have a few issues with organized crime, sea monster attacks. It happens twice. And the landscape always trying to kill me. But hey, at least the story's up. It's okay. Can anyone here tell me why like there's like a giant bird next to me? It's weird. Oh fuck, where am I? Diagonally.
This is like 2021 nostalgia for me, man.
What's up, gang? It's me, Arataki Ito.
I forgot how much of a certified dumbass Arataki Ito was. Too bad he's not that great of a character. Like, stats-wise.
Okay guys, listen, we need to reach Japan. Don't worry, I have a plan to bypass immigration. We are going to walk there. Yes, that's right. We're going to... Excuse me. We're going to travel underneath the ocean. So apparently I just have to, No,
I love Ito! He's just...
That actually works.
I remember
okay,
I wanted to pull for him, but then like the
it's
only
time to
teams
descend
he
into the
worked
abyssal
good in were
zone.
like all
Just
GOT.
watch out for the void.
And I did not have like
so I think I've been walking for
characters that were
20 minutes.
decent.
I don't like this anymore. Okay, we're pretty close now, so...
I like Inazuma more than Leeway.
I don't think we're close enough. Please no, please no, please no. How am I drowning there? What is up, my Thades and Gentlethems? Welcome to the land of Inazuma, a home to nobody because no one is properly housed in Inazuma. Previously, Mondstadt taught us how to play, and Leeway taught us how to simp. Well, the land of lightning is here to teach us that we have not felt true pain yet. But first, let's go over our team, which I will be calling the, Yandere Benzos. Yaimiko, Max0r, Sigma female, kidnapped a man and force feminized him. God, I wish that was me.
Traveler, I'm making a call-out post to my Twitter.com.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm gonna piss on the fucking moon.
Bruce, you can literally name name him Bruce. That is actually how it appears in game. In fact, we can name him all kinds of things, such as Baby Girl, Dr. Ligma, Wabushidashangwo, Ballfart, Testicles. What is that? And last but not least, Hatsune Miku. This is literally just Miku. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. And Bennett, who is the single most overpowered unit in the game. Like, Genshin doesn't have power creep because of Bennett. Send this bitch to the coal mines and have his testicles exploded. Now, my previous teams, they were kind of nice, but this time, I'm not playing nice. I'm playing for funny numbers. Every single member is optimized beyond the boundaries of reason. I rolled 6 copies of Hatsune Miku, and now I can kill Tortellini in 2 attacks. It cost $50. Also, Bruce can fly, like actual flight. It breaks like half the game's AI when you do it. They're just very confused. My entire team is him shooting down at the peasants like an attack helicopter. Just don't ask me how long I farmed for this. I had to grind for this view. Hang on a fucking second. She's wearing socks in the water. Something is horribly wrong with this country. Inazuma is a third-world isolationist dictatorship, mostly occupied by catastrophic disasters, both natural and man-made, but mostly man-made. Me and the fellas watching Oppenheimer in the IMAX. Inazuma is also engulfed in a decades-long civil war, resulting in mass unemployment and a refugee crisis. Naturally, this is reflected in the enemy variety, because to visit Inazuma is to be accosted by hundreds of jacked homeless people. Like, these guys just stand in the rain all day. How do the Hilichurls have more shelter than this? It is also a land of many islands, which all act as their own individual insurgencies. So I think this is a great opportunity to educate you as to why you should never visit Inazuma. You know, besides the fucking puzzles. This shit is the work of Satan. Narukami Island is the only place in Inazuma resembling a civilization. The rest is basically just Martin Luther King Boulevard. The only disaster this island has to worry about is the government, and her name is the Raiden Shogun. Kanazuka is the first island to be made uninhabitable by nuclear weapons testing, which then proceeds to leak out of the elephant's foot in an amount so dangerous it makes Chernobyl look like clown college. I mean, I guess there's also the Kujo encampment, but we don't go to the Kujo encampment.
Nope.
Well, that's enough of that.
Run! Run!
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Yashiori is an absolute nightmare on account of the non-stop lightning storm and slightly imposing giant skull. My favorite activity is going to this place. It limits the land the lightning can strike, so it just fucking whacks you. Looks like another beautiful day in the great land of Inazuma. Of course, I could fix the problem if I wanted to, but when I began the quest to remove the lightning, I was struck by it. I'm gonna take that as a sign from God. Seirai Island is what happens when Mr. Beast donates 50 megatons of ionizing radiation to families in need. Like, this shit makes Evangelion look like a comedy special. The fact that there aren't even homeless people here probably tells you all you need to know. Surumi Island is a very isolated place, populated for thousands of years by
Inazuma just does not want you to be there, which is why there are so many things just trying to kill you. It's telling you to get the fuck out.
Worshipping savages who need their mineral resources exploited. President Biden, please send Raytheon missiles so I can buy Dasani water and Cheetos. I just think it has something to do with the interdimensional dog. Watatsumi Island is really nice. Like, what the fuck?
So
Does this even count as an island? It's just so beautiful. I sure hope it's not hiding some kind of horrifying dark secret. Oh, Economia is fucking Atlantis. You get there by jumping
It's my home! I actually live here.
into the giant hole, and it's like,
I can't believe this video actually doxed me.
how is this legal? Are the developers okay? This place was once home to a thriving civilization, which collapsed nearly instantly after they discovered TikTok. It also allows me to toggle the powers of the artificial sun. And holy shit, this 5G connection is crazy. Look, I think you've got the idea at this point. As much as I've talked about reactions and children, Genshin Impact at its core is an exploration game, because it makes you explore your sexuality. And that fact alone makes Inazuma one of the best areas.
Real.
If you don't count the story. Please kill me, mommy, I've been a bad boy. And okay, this nation might be lacking in housing, basic infrastructure, and some unbombed land, but honestly, that's just part of the rustic charm. How else do you think this island got a giant crater? Just be glad you don't have to live in Inazuma. It's all fun and games until you piss off the geometry.
Don't piss off the geometry! No, but I actually enjoyed Inazuma more than Leeway.
Oh, is that peanut butter?
What the fuck?
Because as irritating as Leeway was, it was honestly kind of easy. Was it tedious to get through? Yes. But I feel like Inazuma was actually kind of hard to play because of everything that's just trying to kill you. And there was like a lot of things you had to do to like even get into an area. I kind of liked the challenge, which is why I liked Inazuma. Leeway was just, no, I didn't like Leeway. Now, I
Alright fellas,
did
for our
not
next stop, we're
explore
going to
enough
enter
of
the
Sumer.
weed land. We need to smoke that Zaza and fall unconscious. And to do that, all we have to do is not be stuck in Inazuma. So if you were a fan of our undersea adventure, then don't worry. This glitch is much worse. All we've got to do is, whatever that was. I can't let go of the W button, by the way. Get ready to receive some Holy Spirit. Okay, so we're just going down to we're going to Silent Hill now. Sorry guys, it looks like we're approaching meltdown. Hey, what's up guys?
All
It's me,
the
Max0r.
sand.
1 second
Yeah.
guys, my mom's calling me. Hey mom, 1 second, I'm flying to get that Zaza.
What does that mean?
It means I'm low-key in a battle bus.
Sometimes I wish you were normal.
Okay, where are we dropping, boys? Perfect landing. Hey there, my little Genshits. Welcome to the land of Sumeria, Sumeru. Hittite jump scare. The only nation in Genshin Impact that can use the internet, mostly for racism. Good to see that nothing's changed. It is also absurdly gigantic. Like, the map screen can't even see all of it. But before we can get into the intricacies of Sumerian society, I have to explain my team. The kindergarten. Nahida is... I can explain. My girl is 10, but she is 10. Nahida is the literal god of knowledge, if you count knowledge as the personal thoughts of every NPC in Sumeru, which she can read. Even when I log into Discord, there's no escaping her. Oh my fucking god, they're still typing it. How many emotes do these people have?
Does watching you count as a hobby?
What?
I've actually been watching you for a long time already.
Excuse me, what? Nilu has a completely hollow skull. There is nothing happening inside her head. She could not pass an eye exam. Sangonomiya Koka... Wait a minute, I've seen you before. But fellas, I've got something to admit. You see, Kokomi's damage scales on health, her healing scales on health, and yes, even her health scales on health. So naturally, when it came time to build her, I used the wrong stat. It makes the numbers funnier. Yao Yao is very cute and bunny. Her playstyle is chill and relaxing.
That's Lily
In fact, you
Pichu,
don't even have to
right?
play as Yao
She's
Yao.
voiced
You
by
play
Lily
as her
Pichu.
artificial beast given life. It throws vegetables at them. How many people would you kill for Yao Yao is not the right question. The right question is how many people I would allow to live. Personally, I think this team is really good for not having
Oh,
any DPS.
Sayu. You're right. It's Sayu. Sayu. I always get Yao Yao and Sayu confused. You're right. My bad.
And we are going to need it for all the funny and interesting events this game has to offer. Because, dear viewer,
was that bug
lied to you.
fighting?
The best way to make money is not actually the Weasel minigame. It is participating in temporary event content, which I can only describe as punishment for developers who are too insane. Event content such as Prop Hunt, a game where you disguise yourselves as
heck, I
various
remember
household
playing
items
this
to
one.
escape the wrath of very stupid people. Oh god, I think he's got a whiff. Wow, guys, this is just like Genshin Impact.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay to see kids.
You know what? I think it's about time that I show off my winning strategies. Fellas, I've got a good feeling about this one. All we've got to do is, Yep. Next, you gotta do this. He will never find me this way. Does he know? Oh my god, he doesn't know. Wait a second, no. Alright, fellas, I got a plan for this map. We're just gonna stand here. He has no clue. I can't. Why is it working like this? I'm sorry, guys. Looking up is really hard. I am torturing this man. You could say that he's among us. We also have event content like the boat minigame. I'm having so much fun with the boat minigame.
There's
The
so
Pokemon
many
tournament
mini
art.
games in
What
Genshin!
is happening on my screen? Does that man have a fucking gun? The beetle cockfighting. I've always wanted to beat a child. And my personal favorite, Chinese New Year. Because it makes me the most money. Just, don't look up any of the cutscenes.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too, buzzing by, got your way.
What the fuck? You know, Hu Tao, I think you've got some hidden talent. Please keep it hidden. That rap wasn't released. It fucking escaped.
That kind of went hard though. Not gonna lie.
Kaya, you gotta watch out, buddy. You're fucking
Are you
rolling
okay?
in the vacuum too much.
Kaya?
Sumeru is an
okay?
autocratic Orwellian surveillance state with a little hint of apartheid, governed by the worst organization imaginable. University. This nation is the land of knowledge, with most of it being devoted to new, more efficient ways to be racist. And to that end, Sumeru is segregated between two distinct parts, each with their own unique ways to kill you. The forest is a terrifying safari hellscape, where each animal is not only able to kill you, but is evolved to. We've got tigers, cows, crocodiles, robot dinosaur, fungus dinosaur.
Robot dinosaur.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. And my favorite animal type, poor people. But most importantly, the forest is where the white people live, and they're filling the library library with video essays. This is the academia who control Sumeru by spreading misinformation on the internet. Raiden, the academia doesn't want you to know this, but you can steal ducks from the public park. They're free, Raiden. The desert is a desolate, abandoned wasteland, once home to a thriving civilization. Before the Caucasoids built a giant wall between them. Does anyone else think this is weird? We've got scorpions. We've got scorpiouts. Welcome.
Yeah, the desert part of Sumeru, I remember when I was playing it, was like the absolute worst. I hated doing like all the quests inside the desert area. It sucked so bad.
To Jurassic Hell. We've got the, never mind. So is he gonna like, okay, and we've got worm demons. But my personal favorite obstacle is definitely the gigantic fuck-off laser. There are, of course, even more enemies, but most of them are just liberal propaganda to make you believe that race mixing is a physical need. And fellas, it's working. But hey, the desert isn't all that bad, as long as you ignore the racist genie quest. Motherfucker graduated from casual to competitive racism.
Alright, later, Max.
Oh my god.
What? Wait.
I gotta go AFK real quick.
No! You can't
Oh yeah,
do this to
Fontaine
me.
is a thing
Look,
now,
the point
huh?
is, Sumeru is massive, and it's not even done. And also Leeway isn't done. And also Mondstadt. Yeah. But what Sumeru does have is an actually good story. Like, out of all the things I expected, Harvard building an Evangelion was not one of them.
JJ! Get the fuck out of here right now!
You can't tell me what to do anymore, Mom. I'm finally inside of another man. I am the all-knowing God. Jesus Christ, they really made this boss fight. Mobile game, by the way. So whether you're exploring deep in the woods at 4 a.m., finding amazing oases, God, I sure hope nothing whimsical happens here, fighting more minorities, I'm trying to be a police officer, or doing the 8-hour gnome people quest, that is a lot of side quests. There will always be a new surprise in Sumeru, and if future content is even a fraction as good as this, then I'm going to be playing this game for a very long time. Because, you know, I wasn't doing that already.
Like, we can't lie, though. Genshin, the graphics are great, the character design is great. For a little bit, the experience playing it is great. Until you have to go grinding. And that's when it fucking sucks. But the story wasn't half bad. I never finished Sumeru. I think I just completed Inazuma, and then I started Sumeru, but I never finished it.
What the fuck? Saito, where are you going? This man is fucking tweaking out right now.
Are you okay, Traveler?
You know what, guys? Before I go, I want to give you all a fun tip that most Genshin players don't know. The age of consent is 18 years old.
A shoulder for the past.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, chat? I hope you all learned something.
In prison for so long.
Especially if you play Genshin. I love Max0r's videos, man. They're just so good. They are so good. I could never get bored watching Max0r's videos.